Hey guys, it's Nick back for another episode of this series. Today we got Jack. He is one of the earliest adopters I could find. I think he's the first person to do a testimonial on Match Channel. So thanks for being on the show, Jack.
Yeah, happy to be here.
All right. So just in case my viewers haven't seen your testimonial on Match Channel, just give us a little rundown of what you were up to before you found the course and pretty much everything up to you got your first digital marketing job.
Sure. So first year of college, civil engineering major. Kind of did some soul searching after that first year. Didn't think it was what I wanted to do. So over the summer, I was just, I'd probably been a viewer of Matt's channel for over like a year at that point. I started looking at like more seriously different like employment series, how to be a nurse, how to be like digital marketing. So I checked out that video with him and Seth, and I thought that was pretty cool. And, it seemed odd to, you buy a course, but I was like, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I was pretty sure engineering wasn't a good fit. So I said, I don't know if this is like, I don't know if this is real. I don't know like what this is, but, sign up for the course, looked at the first few intro videos, paid for the full course. And yeah, it took me, I think that was August. I think that was like July or August of 2016. And then I think I got like my Google AdWords certification by August. It wasn't that hard. Recommended a few books. He recommended, some Udemy courses that really helped a lot. He recommended like pretty much the best Udemy course you can really take on Google AdWords. Took that, read the Perry Marshall book on Google AdWords. All really good stuff. The certification was like really easy after you go through that stuff because the Udemy course is really extensive. I'm not sure about hours, but it's long. It's really good stuff. And so I think I got certified August 2016. I think I got my first digital marketing job. I think it was right after Halloween. I want to say it was probably November 1st, like 2016, almost like 2 years ago. Yeah.
All right. And, what didn't you like about engineering? I'm kind of curious because I'm an engineering major too.
I think it takes a certain personality. I think takes grit. It's a lot like engineers. You gotta be good at math. I think that's just like it's really dotting your T's, checking your I's, doing all your math. It's a lot of routine stuff. Following formulas. I'm not sure it's like a really great fit for my personality stuff. I'm not really into routines and stuff. I think it just takes a certain type of personality, certain skill set. I have no regrets about changing digital marketing. It's been a really great fit so far. I think engineering is good for some people, and if you got the like tenacity, try and make it happen. You're good with math, and you can stick it out for 4 years. Then it's really great for those people. I think engineering is one of like the few degrees it's probably worth it to go to college. But if you're not up for it, then it doesn't make sense to go.
In engineering, so is that how you found Matt's channel and then found the course?
Yeah, engineer truth. I'm not sure. Like I was a big YouTube fan back in the day. Everything from Call of Duty to stuff like that. I think I was just on YouTube looking for different careers. I probably typed in something to YouTube, in demand career or something like high paying careers. I'm pretty sure I probably found Matt's channel through that. I think I was already watching Matt's YouTube channel for like over a year before I actually needed it. And I think I also saw like another interview that Seth did with Aaron Clarey. I don't know if you've read his book, like College.
I love Aaron Clarey. Like you got Worthless, Curse of the High IQ, Bachelor Pad Economics.
Yep.
I honestly think of Aaron Clarey as kind of the first of, the anti-college people.
Yeah,
Before there was Matt Tran, before there was Seth Himes, even though he's basically Aaron's age, there was Aaron Clarey doing his ramblings of a tired economist.
Yeah, seriously. I love Bachelor Pad Economics. Big fan. My dad got me Worthless for Christmas, I think, my junior year of high school or something like that. And then I don't think he actually read the book because he's really pro into me finishing my degree. So I don't think my dad actually read the book when he recommended it to me. But anyway.
Still a smart man if he's getting you Aaron Clarey book. So you went through the course. It's like, what did you think as you were going through the course, actually watching the videos? Because when I did it, I was just like, this is it? It's like, it's just videos and we're really just, making sure this budget is most efficient. I can do that.
Yeah. So it's not that complicated. I think, the scale, it starts getting complicated once you get bigger accounts and stuff, more complicated, more campaigns, more ad groups, more keywords. But yeah, it's not that crazy of a thing. And, like he says, you don't learn how to do this in a, marketing degree. It's a very like niche thing, it's very like, some people just do PPC,
So after you went through the course, how did you get your first job? Did you apply for an internship, or do you just go for like a full-time job?
So I think I still had my college's, like search network that you could like, find positions that people, place on this special kind of college board. But it's just like an internship. It's supposed to be unpaid. And then I kind of showed up with my experience, and he's like, well, I'll kind of choose you over these other guys because you already have like the certificate, you're already trained. So I can start paying you like, I can start paying you right away because I don't have to train you how to use this. So that was pretty cool. And then, yeah, worked there for a couple months until I found like a full-time gig. So yeah.
And was the full-time gig at the same company that you had the internship at, or was this oh, okay.
First place was an e-commerce store, and then the second place, I work at this consulting firm.
Nice.
Yeah.
What, like Sam Ovens style consulting? You cannot rely on home marketing. That just doesn't work.
No, it's complicated. We're like a marketing consulting company, and it's complicated. It's for banks.
All right. And do you feel comfortable giving us like a range of what your salary was for the first job? You don't have to do exact, just like a ballpark range.
The first like the paid internship that I had, I was making 10, yeah, and then my full-time job, I started making a lot more than that, and so I wouldn't really like, talk to compensation with my friends, so I'm not like super comfortable like talking in like an interview sense, but I get. It's a full-time job. It's a salary position.
So like an actual livable wage, like pretty much as Seth advertised.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. And
as Seth advertises, I will stick to that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And so that's pretty much where you were the last time we saw you, which was when you did that testimonial 2 years ago on Matt's channel. What's happened since then? Because that's like 2 years now.
Yes, that was, I think I did the testimonial in November, so I was still at the internship, and then I started working full time in March of 2017, and yeah, I've been at the same company, same job. I worked on like display campaigns. Now I'm moving into more of all the search roles. So I've worked in display, and now I manage the search campaigns as well. So I have the dual role managing our search and display campaigns for our clients. So it's been really stable.
Why don't you just do Search Network with Display Select? Because it is the best opportunity to attract the most amount of customers after all.
Yeah, right? Seriously, Google wants your dollars. So I have the settings in there just to make you spend more money.
That is shady shit, Google, if you're watching this. You can stand this video. I don't care. I'm calling you out, Google.
But if they start banning videos like this, then they're really coming after everyone.
But so you've been at that same company, and have they given you grief about not having a college degree, or are they just like, you know what, you actually know this crap, we will hire you, and we are gonna love that you can do all this for us?
So I think I was the best candidate. Had experience already managing PPC campaigns. It was kind of equivalent, you could say, to display, or in the same ballpark. So I kind of picked up display, and now I'm back doing search as well. I think a college degree is really good. I don't think it's bad to like learn finance, learn accounting. I won't say it's bad. I would say it's probably bad if you don't get any skills out of it. Like it's good to have all this background knowledge of business and stuff, and I think it's good to have. Doing marketing research is part of PPC. But like 21st century, the world is so niche that you don't really need a degree to give you all that background information. All you're doing is PPC. That you need like a very niche, very directed skill set. It's like PPC advertising. You want to be very specific, very relative. And all you really need for a job is to be valuable in some sense, and have some skills, perform something. A degree, just having this like overall knowledge isn't bad. I've still been keeping up my degree at Thomas Edison. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's kind of like a state school based out of New Jersey. You can pick up a degree online. So I've kept my degree going with CLEFs and DSSTs, which are credit by examination things that are run by the College Board. So I've tested out of almost 2 years of classes, just business courses and gen eds. And so most of these tests cost about $100. So you can get like a 3-credit class for about $100. And so if you're good at taking tests like I am, then it's a pretty good way of saving money and saving time.
That's a steal. And not only that, like, because you have your job that pays you, you don't have to go into a shit ton of debt to get these courses. Because a lot of people just go into a shit ton of debt. And here's an example I use. Both my parents have law backgrounds, right? So they went to law school, took the bar exam and all that. They are in their mid-40s now. They didn't pay off their student loans till recently.
Yeah, seriously. People talk to my company about how they paid off their student loans in their 30s or 40s, and it's just crazy, man. A college degree, it's like they talk about how it's good debt. There's no such thing as good debt. There just really isn't. That's like the personal philosophy of mine.
No debt's still better than good debt.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I think you might get I think there's a few degrees that are good for college. There's a few reasons that are good for going to college. I just went to college. I thought it'd be once in a lifetime experience. What a stupid thought. I can get to party for 4 years and stuff. It was I gotta do it. And going to college, got me into open up my horizons or whatever. But it's not worth paying. The only thing that you know for certain is that you have to pay off the loans. That's the only thing you know for certain. Whether you get a job or not, they don't care. They already have your money. It's like that scene in Straight Outta Compton where they're on the bus and the people are burning their CDs and stuff. And I think I don't know who it is. I'm not educated about this, but it's one of the rappers, and he's like, "Dude, this is terrible." And the other guy's like, "I don't care, man. We already got their money." That's what the colleges feel like. It doesn't really matter to them if you get a job or not.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't remember if Aaron Clarey included this in Worthless, but he has mentioned it in his videos. For most people, what is the college experience? Getting drunk, chasing after cute girls,
yep.
Or, this is for guys here, but, for girls, the same basic thing. Parties, stressing out about tests.
Yep.
The exception of the tests part, which no one wants to do anyway. You could do all of that in your 20s. You're what, 21 or so?
Yeah, 21.
You're probably, just from having friends and hanging out with them, you're probably going to get the college experience anyway.
Yeah, you live in a college town, you go to the bars, you hang out with your friends, that first 2 years of freshman and sophomore year where you go to house parties, you're going to quickly, as soon as you turn 21, you really think that gets really old. And so you're not missing out on much by, spending those first 2 years working on digital marketing, or working on knocking out gen eds through Thomas Edison. There's a lot more. I sound so old here by saying you can do more productive things with your time. I enjoy good part of myself.
That's not old. That's just true.
Yeah.
But it got old for me, and I'm 20. It's just especially there was this one party I went to. Most of the people there were business and marketing majors, and these were upperclassmen for the most part. They didn't know anything about it's okay, you want to work in marketing, that's fine. Well, in the 21st century, the jobs are in digital marketing.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's what you should be doing. Yeah, that's the thing about marketing. It's digital marketing is usable enough that you can do it yourself. You can set up your own website like Seth recommends and start sending traffic to it. You can optimize for organic traffic on your own website. You can all do it yourself. Actual direct mail marketing, that's something you need a budget for. It's just something you can't do. Coding, something you can do yourself. You don't need anyone else's permission. You can start getting experience with coding. So coding, digital marketing, kind of what Matt kind of preaches is really where he talks about he wants careers people that you can get into within 3 months. And that's totally true with digital marketing. I had my first I started getting experience within 3 months of taking the course.
Right. And, oh, right. What did your parents say when you told them about taking the course and then the internship later?
Against it. I'm going to say solidly against it. My parents were not a fan of me dropping out. I mean, they're happy that I, kept taking classes and whatnot, but they were not a fan. But then, once I got like the full-time job, my mom was bragging to all her friends, like, oh, he has health insurance.
Oh, wow. All parents are like that to some extent. I mean, my parents were a little bit more supportive than I've seen a lot of people's parents be. But even then, they're just like, oh, I'm glad you're able to make money from this course and you really like it, but I'm sure you could explore more opportunities for this field in college. And I'm just like, Mom, here's the curriculum. Here it was. It was like, do you see anything about SEO? Do you see anything about Google Ads? Do you even see the word Google in there? That's pretty important if you're doing modern marketing.
Yeah, seriously.
And so one thing I've noticed is after people have been working in digital marketing for a few years, and this has happened with a lot of the early adopters of the course, they are either, working by themselves, freelancing and basically digital nomads, or they're starting their own agency. Have you thought about doing that at any point, like down the line, or at least freelancing?
Thoughts crossed my mind. Haven't gotten into it yet. Still like focused on the degree. I'm only like 10 classes away, so I'm pretty like on pace. So I just got 10 classes left. We're pretty focused on that. Playing Ultimate Frisbee, which is a really good, really fun pastime of mine. So I'm just like busy with other stuff. Traveling and stuff. I haven't like done anything like digital nomad like outside the U.S. But just lots of trips with friends, lots of Ultimate Frisbee tournaments. So kind of like scale that back down a little bit to try and finish up my school on time in 2019. So that'd be pretty cool. And then after that, then might try and keep picking up programming languages or see what else I can learn, whether it's like data science. I haven't really thought about it too much.
All right, that pretty much was my next question, which is where are you going next? And do you get any of your friends that are still skeptical just about the stability of your job, or that say really stupid shit like, oh, Facebook ads is a fad, or this digital marketing crap is going to fade out, in the next few years? You ever get anything like that? Because I've been getting a few people like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really talk too much about my job to my friends. All they know is that Jack has their full-time job and he makes bank or something.
And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, right.
Do you have anything you want to say to people who are maybe taking the course now or thinking of taking the course?
Sure. It's like an online course. You're paying like $100 to, buy a course from someone you didn't know. I mean, without the trust that I had in Matt and Aaron to, for Seth's course, that was kind of like the social proof that I needed to really push me over the edge. Some people already knew. The course is legit. It's real knowledge. You take the courses that he recommends. That's really what you need to know. Some like a top professional, a consultant we work with, recommended the Udemy course that Seth recommended, his course, for when they teach new people digital marketing, when they want to like brush up their skills, they go to the same course that Seth recommends. You get certified, you read the book, you do your due diligence, follow the things that Seth recommends, and then you just gotta get out there a little bit. I mean, it's kind of like with everything, you get what you put into it. You put yourself out there, send your resume to, as many places as it takes, I think I found something pretty easily. It's definitely jobs out there. It's pretty much the best job market in, I don't know, 10 years. It's something crazy like that. So I don't think there's a better time to really get into digital marketing. It's where digital marketing is kind of where most marketing is headed, especially PPC. There's lots of jobs out there in like any reasonable sized city. I'd highly recommend it.
All right. Well, there you go. Well, thanks, Jack, for being on the show. And I'll include a link to, let's see, the course we're talking about. And if you're okay with it, Jack, I'd like to put your LinkedIn profile in the description.
Sounds great.
All right. Thanks for tuning into the video, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.